welcome you to our deep dive today. We're looking into Accra's street food scene in 2025. It's vibrant, definitely chaotic, but sounds utterly delicious.
It really does.
Our mission is basically to unpack the flavors, the culture, and honestly, some survival tips from the sources you've shared with us.
Yeah, see how this sort of kitchen without walls gives you a real shortcut to understanding Accra.
Okay, so let's kick things off with this idea from your sources. Accra's street food as a battlefield.
Yeah.
Even a survival game. That sounds pretty intense.
It is, yeah. What's really fascinating, though, is who it's for. The sources say hustlers, food warriors, lovers of spice and risk.
Yeah.
You're literally navigating, trotro exhaust fumes. Those are the shared taxis everywhere. You've got street preachers, motorbikes zipping past.
While holding your food.
Exactly. Balancing your plate. It's tradition slammed right into chaos. And what's really striking now in 2025 is the tech creeping in.
Oh, like what?
Well, you'll find mobile money QR codes stuck on coolers, and get this, even yam sellers using Instagram ring lights for their setup.
Ring lights? Seriously? Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's quite the mix.
So beyond that, controlled chaos, let's talk about the food.
Yeah.
Because that's the real star, right?
Absolutely.
Your sources mention waakye Ghana's national marriage of beans and rice, but then they say it's a lifestyle, a religion, a political party. That's quite a statement.
It really is, and it points to something bigger. I think national identity all wrapped up in a plate of food.
Right.
It's not just being dramatic. It shows how deeply waakye fits into everyday life. It's often there at gatherings. People argue passionately about who makes the best. It kind of builds community.
Okay.
And, it has that mysterious brown leaf for flavor served with super fiery shitto that's a chili sauce plus spaghetti, bit random, and fried plantain.
And how do you find the best stuff?
The sources say, follow the longest queue and loudest gospel music. Classic Accra.
Love it. Okay, what about jollof rice, the famous Eternal West African War subject? How's Accra's version described?
Accra Street Jollof sounds amazing. Smoky, spicy, a real masterpiece cooked right there over coal pots. Often by women who, the sources say, have this ancestral instinct for getting the seasoning just right.
Ancestral instinct, I like that.
And the key thing, the absolute prize, is the bottom power.
That crispy, slightly burnt layer at the bottom.
Exactly. They say it's worth every crack. That intense flavor, that texture, it's the sign of proper jollof.
Okay, my mouth is watering.
Yeah.
But for the really adventurous listener, you mentioned chofi, deep-fried turkey tail.
Oh, yeah.
The sources call it the street food equivalent of a love affair with cholesterol. That's blunt.
It is, isn't it? Fatty, smoky, and just, dangerously addictive.
And the pepper.
Served with pepper so hot, the quote is, it can make a corrupt politician start confessing.
Wow, okay. Paints a picture.
It really does.
Yeah.
And apparently best eaten with bare hands, probably around 2 a.m. It's that kind of raw, unfiltered experience.
So stepping back a bit, beyond the food, the sources call these stalls Accra's real parliament. That's powerful. Why?
That's a really important point. Why is it more than just grabbing a bite? Because it's a social hub.
Right.
It's where, the real debates happen. Politics, local gossip, complaining about fuel prices, everything.
So it brings people together.
Totally. It unites Accra's rich and poor. Same queue, same food, doesn't matter who you are. That's pretty unique.
That is significant. Even with prices up and portions maybe smaller in 2025.
Yeah, sources mention that, but they insist the flavor is still untouchable. Oh, and a crucial tip they shared about drinks.
Yes, always good to know.
Always ask if the ice came from filtered water. Seriously. Unless you fancy spending your weekend indisposed.
Noted. Okay, good tip. So Accra's street food really is like a microcosm of the city, isn't it? This blend of chaos, culture, community, amazing take.
Absolutely. It's like the city's pulse, served up on a plate. Immediate, intense, unforgettable.
So thinking about all this, it's dynamic nature, that mix of deep tradition and new tech like QR codes and ring lights.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, how might Accra's street food scene continue to adapt and evolve, say, in the next 5 years?
That's a really interesting question to chew on, isn't it, given everything we've seen?